Well, the heat is on from New York up pretty much the coast, right?
Incredible amount of records set over the past several days region-wide, and we're turning the corner on the heat and humidity tonight. A dramatically different day on tap for tomorrow.
All right.
We're talking about highs in the 70s. So perhaps open the windows and let in some fresh air Thursday into Friday before that heat begins to ramp back up over the weekend. Now, on the topic of heat, we've been talking, of course, a whole lot about our high temperatures and the levels they've been reaching that have certainly been setting records. But on the flip side, we can look at our warmest low temperature for the Hartford area yesterday with a low of 75 and 72 in Bridgeport. We set new records. The one for yesterday, a 116-year-old record from 1909. So that was well surpassed with a low of 75. And so far today, this morning, our low was 75 and 76 respectively. So as long as we stay above 73 and 72 tonight by midnight, we'll set another set of records for warmest low temperature. Now, when it comes to our highs, 3 consecutive days 90 or higher to qualify for a heat wave. This one will last 4 days in duration. Record heat Monday as well as yesterday. Today we tied the record of 95. So we've got temperatures up between 90 and 95 for most spots inland. The warm spots right now, in fact, the hottest coming in from Meriden and New Haven, where we're at 97. Even Groton, thanks to the offshore wind direction today, topping out at 90, at least here in the 5 o'clock hour, and feeling more like 100 degrees there in the Groton, New London area. 104 is what it feels like in New Haven. Waterbury, Meriden, 102, Norwich, 105. So we still have that dangerous combination of heat and humidity to contend with this evening. But by, say, tomorrow morning, throughout the course of our Thursday, dramatically cooler weather is on the way. Right now, 91 looking live from Waterbury, and our view from southeast Connecticut from New London. We've got to 90 degrees, lots of sunshine. Now, across the state, tracking a couple developing little showers here and there. We've got some activity south of Providence, also activity developing just to the west of the Hudson River there in southeastern New York. So we'll continue to monitor the state's only light radar. You can as well through the WFSB First Alert Weather app for anything that pops up over the next couple of hours. Certainly more numerous, those storms off to our west through Pennsylvania. So as we head toward and past sunset, anything that pops up should really tend to wind down as this front moves through. Behind it, much cooler weather and also less humid weather. So we're going to go from oppressive levels of humidity. Look at that sharp drop through the day tomorrow. So even over the upcoming weekend, we trend a little bit warmer, but if we get muggy, that's about it. Nothing oppressive even into early next week. So for tonight, we'll bottom out 65 to 70. That will certainly feel nice. And then tomorrow, we'll run the risk for an isolated shower. Otherwise, we're mostly cloudy, and temperatures tomorrow topping out in the 70 to 75 degree range inland, mid 70s along the shoreline. We may not even make it out of the 70s, upper 60s in the northwestern corner of our state. So all complements of this front that's moving through. High pressure moving from Canada across New England. That's going to create an onshore wind component, east-northeasterly wind on Friday. So that means even cooler weather as we close out the work week. So Friday, lower 70s, mostly cloudy, but otherwise primarily dry. Saturday will run the risk for a shower or thunderstorm as warmer, muggier air begins to move back in. And here's the model comparison for 7 o'clock on Saturday evening. This is when we expect perhaps the highest likelihood for some wet weather, perhaps some thunderstorms. So provided we'll see some rain over the weekend, that means our stretch of weekends will go into 18 in a row with at least a trace of precip. By Sunday, morning clouds turn brighter through the afternoon, 80 to 85. Mid and upper 80s on Monday, mostly sunny. We could reach or exceed 90 by Tuesday of next week. So enjoy the brief reprieve from the heat and humidity because it is going to be coming back, not quite to the levels we've been experiencing this week, but still 90 or higher by Tuesday. With an approaching cold front, storms will be possible behind that. Upper 80s and mostly sunny for next Wednesday.
All right, good to know. Mark, thank you.